We are so close to being done with all of the lights, guys. Let me show you what we're using here. This video is sponsored by Squarespace, an all-in-one platform for building your business online. Good morning and welcome back to our off-grid homestead that we are building from scratch here in North Idaho. As you can see, we still have quite a bit of snow. The driveway is clear, the road is clear, but today is a windy, rainy day. So it's a great time to work inside and to get all of the lights, outlets, switches, and all of that installed. We made a fun Home Depot run. Let's get started. Now that we got it painted in here, it is so much brighter. There is not one single light on in here. It is that cloudy, rainy day. This is the north bedroom. No windows on the south side of this bedroom. And look how bright it is. It's gonna be wonderful in here, man. So cool. This is the south bedroom. So you can see it is brighter than the north one, but still, the north one's not dark. Living room, dining room. Now here's the dark room, right? This is the bathroom. So it does get kind of dark in here, but that's what we got lights for, man. All right. Whew. Let's start getting to work and getting all the electrical and lights in. All right. Outlets, switches, plates. Got a couple tools for prepping the floor, so we can do the flooring here coming up soon. Then all the other lights as well. Here's all the goodies laid out on the floor. We're gonna go ahead and start in the bathroom here because the bathroom ought to be a very easy win, right? Where we got one GFI outlet, one light switch, and then the light just goes right up there. So that should be nice and easy. Just go ahead and fine tune it by hand, make sure that they're snug as we want them to be. Office down. Beautiful. Cover plate. Here we go. Alright, now it's time for the GFI. This is actually an arc fault, ground fault. A little bit fancier than just your standard GFI. And I'm doing that because I forgot whether or not in Idaho here, we need to have an arc fault, ground fault, or just a ground fault in the bathroom. We're going the upgrade version. Line. This would be for a load if this was gonna go to another outlet, but we're only using one outlet here in the bathroom. So this is it. Your black always goes to gold. You guys probably already know that because you're pros. White goes to silver. Ground goes to green. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. So we're using these seals here. I know this is an interior wall, probably doesn't need it, but we bought them. They were like, they came in so many in a pack. Figure might as well use them. But the seal here is just to help with drafts so that you don't get a lot of air going through your walls and then condensing on the outside, right? Because we're in a predominantly heating environment, which means you really want your vapor seal on the inside of the house. So that's what we're trying to do. Just give it a little bit extra protection. All installed, sealed up. Perfect, man. Ching. Plug in your razor, hair blower, whatever it happens to be. Right there. All right, so we got these guys in right here. Light switch, flip it on. The fan and the light comes on, and you're wondering, what is that stuff, that red stuff up there? Well, that, my friends, is lipstick. You're probably wondering, why is there lipstick up there on that light? Because we use the lipstick method for marking all of our boxes. And when we cut that one out, I failed to clean it off. Got my thumb on it, wiped it on there, not a big deal. Jules has makeup wipes. It comes right off with makeup wipes. But if you missed the video where we show you how to do the lipstick method, it's really good for amateur DIYers like ourselves, right? You can easily mark all of these boxes with the lipstick method. There's a video, just go back in our channel a little ways, maybe 5-10 videos or so. You'll see a thumbnail that has Jules with a tube of lipstick, I think it is. You'll notice it's like lipstick in Julie's face. Anyway, in that video, we show you how to do the lipstick method, which works really good. And I'm thinking while we're in here, why don't we just put the heater register up there, and then the bathroom will be done. Yes, that'd be great. Check it out. Registers in. But you probably saw this and you've probably already commented. Mistake number 1. It's a 15 amp GFI. Lame. I knew that I needed a 20. I knew I needed 20s for the kitchen, but I got 3 15s. I think I just grabbed the wrong ones. And now we're gonna have to take those back, replace them for 20s, but that's okay, not a big deal. We got lots of stuff to do here today. I think next, we're going to do the laundry room. That should be a pretty good, quick, easy win. So we'll do the laundry room. We got a light, we got 2 outlets, and 1 switch.
Sunshine every morning, light up every moment, make my every dream come true. Oh, I can't describe it. Took my tongue and tied it, sent my heart over the moon. It come fly away with me. Imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly away with me.
One of the fun things that I like to do while I'm up here working by myself like this is listening to audiobooks. Books about business, books about marketing, things like that are gonna help me to grow our online business. And that, guys, reminds me of today's video sponsor, Squarespace. If you're thinking about starting a business online, you might want to take a look at Squarespace. I mean, they have designed this whole platform that is specifically made to help you start an online business. Tons of features on there, guys, but let me share with you 3 today that are super important to growing your business online. Number 1 is their blogging system. You type up your articles, you put your pictures in, and you make it look beautiful, and then you send it out there to the interwebs, and you're hoping that people will find it. Squarespace has got SEO built into their system to help your article find the right people out there on the internet that are looking for the very important information that you've written about. But not only that, right? Because that's just the beginning of it. You want to grow your business by growing your email list. Squarespace, again, has that built into their system where you can grow your email list and grow your, say, your nurturing campaign, right? Your different sales funnels and all of that you can put together right in Squarespace, which is really beneficial to growing your business. But not only that, let's say you want to sell physical products on your website, different crafts that you do, different things that you build, whatever it happens to be, you want to sell it and you want to sell it to the entire world. Squarespace has a store built in where you can put your products there and sell them to anybody in the entire world. It's an amazing system that they have put together, making it super simple to get your business started online. So if you're thinking about starting a business, go ahead and check out squarespace.com for a free trial. And then when you are ready to launch your website and start your business officially, squarespace.com/Martin Johnson. You get 10% off your website or your domain name. There's a link down in the description below. Let's get back to work.
Check off all the places. Every day is something new. Don't that sky look blue? Yeah. It come fly away with me. Imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly away with me.
We are so close to being done with all of the lights, guys. Let me show you what we're using here. We're installing these. They look like can lights, but they're actually not can lights. They don't actually need a junction box. You get this little box with it right here. Put your Romex through, cable clamp, and then you just push them through these little connectors here. And you can daisy chain them. The connectors have 3 holes in them, one for the light, one for the power coming in, and then one for the power going out to the next light. So all 5 of these lights right here are all daisy chained together to one switch. So then you just select which light color you want, right? You can see here, there's a little switch from like orange to blue, or, and what's that say? I Can't even read that. It looks like 5,000K to 2,000K. I'm setting mine at 4,000. And then you just plug this guy in, stuff it all up there, and it fits perfectly. It has these little wings right here. You open up, you put it up in the hole. It comes down on the other side of the sheetrock and holds the light snug to the surface. All right, so we've got our light right here, connected to the switch, set to the color that we want. We've got it connected together right here. You just push them together and screw it together. Cord comes up, goes into this box. All the connections are made. Close the box and tuck it up here out of the way. And this guy is just gonna go right up in there. That cord, of course, is going up in there, and those little ears are gonna hold it down. Figured best just to show you. So this goes up in here, up out of the way. Fold our ears up. Pink, look at that, man. Sucked it right in there. Done. All right, all those lights are in. Let's go ahead, flip the switch and see if they come on. Hopefully they do. This is a 3-way switch, so I could have wired it wrong. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, bing! Look at that, man. Shining lights. Do they turn off over here? They turn off. And on, and off, and on. So you're looking at this light here and you're saying, man, that's not centered between those two. You're right, it's centered on the window. What do you think about that? I don't know. I think that I would have liked to have it centered on those lights. But that's the way it is. It's not the end of the world. It's actually centered right over the sink. But if you're gonna do this on a vaulted ceiling, you might wanna think about something that I did not think about. And that is the direction of the light coming down a little bit. So look right here, right? Here's the center of the sink. Okay? The light is centered over the sink, but it is pointing this direction a little bit. So had I moved it over some and centered it with those lights, then it might have come down a little bit better on the sink. At least that's what I think. But you know what? It's not the end of the world, man. It's great, it's awesome. It's bright and sunny and shiny in here. Man, what should we work on next? We could install the hot water heater. What else do we need to do in here? Did I say the lights are done? Well, what about those right there? Those are gonna be pendant lights that hang down over a breakfast bar. And so we're not installing those yet until we kind of get more of the design feature. You know, like what colors, what do we want them to look like? And so how low they're gonna hang and that kind of stuff. So we're waiting on those. I'm excluding those from being done.
Today we are with Jeff May, and we are going to be watching him sculpt this piece of wood into something awesome.
Are we going to tell them what it is?
I don't
or
think
should
we
we just keep it a mystery?
We should keep it a mystery.
Okay, all right, this is the mystery piece. My name is Jeff May. I've been carving for the last about 22 years or so. Julie asked me if I would carve them a surprise gift for their place, and so I'm of course happy to bring it to life.
Seth,
Yes.
are you ready for this?
Now. Now I am. These behind me are some of the logs that he uses in his art. Look how big they are. I mean, like, that's huge.
Look at Carmel. She wanted to be in the shot. Hey, kitty, kitty. We noticed that you were changing chainsaws. So what's the purpose of that?
Well, each saw has a different purpose, much like a painter would have a different kind of tool to get a different effect.
Okay.
This saw I just have set up as just a small blocking saw just to get chunky stuff off.
Okay.
My carving saws all have a tapered tip,
Okay.
much like this one right here. This is
yeah.
the smallest of all of them. It's got an 8-inch bar,
Okay.
a dime-sized tip, and this allows me to get a lot of detail. With the narrow point, allows me to do a lot of real small kind of radius turns. In contrast, this is a big fat tip. Doesn't like to make a lot of those real, tight turning
Yeah.
radius kind of
Okay.
things. This one in particular is made more for sort of tickling the surface.
Okay.
Like texturing and small details. You're not really going to cut off large pieces.
Chunks of it.
Yeah, and this
Okay.
thing only weighs like 7 pounds. You can feel how light it is.
Oh
Incredibly
wow,
light.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
can do a lot and
Yeah.
maneuver a lot.
Sure.
So we were only like 15 minutes into this process, and it already is taking shape. Like I am overwhelmed.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
amazing.
that's one of the things about like chainsaw art as an art form.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that attracts a lot of people is, you can accomplish a lot fairly quick.
Yeah.
The devil's in the details, so at the end, it seems like it slows down quite a bit more
Yeah.
in terms of how much work you can get done. But different artists will choose to put more or less details in based on their style. I do like to put in like a lot of detail, so
Yeah.
I tend to take a little bit more time.
It's amazing.
But, yeah, super fun. Yeah.
Thank you. What do you think, guys?
Super cool.
Super cool?
Very cool.
Is this what you want to do when you grow up, Tommy?
Yeah. Sorry.
This now.
Oh, he's painting the snout.
Oh, he's painting the snow.
Wanna live my life, it's moving too slow. I got my bags packed, this time I'm ready to go. Oh, oh, oh. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't
Wow. Just a little paint really makes a difference. Okay, so this is what Jeff was making for us. So it's a black bear cub, and this is kind of one of your signature pieces, isn't it?
Yeah, I do actually do a lot of these guys. They're kind of easy because they can go on anything. They can go on a post or a beam or a corner of a house or a structure. They're easy to take up and down seasonally if you want to just have it out kind of part of the year.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, this is really cool. It just attaches on the backside with one screw. From here, basically, I'll be kind of taking it through the end stage process. So from here, it gets oiled, and then after that, I put it in for a period of time to dry, fill any checks and cracks, and then go back over it and retexture all the crack repairs to match all the furring and texture on the bear itself. Then it gets a coat of flood, which is the outdoor protective material, and then one last coat of black over the top to make it look nice and sharp.
So cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Yeah,
doing
you're welcome.
this.
It was a pleasure. It was fun. I don't often get people who are watching when we do this. I'm usually carving by myself, just kind of tuned out with my headset. And
Well, I'm super excited that we got to be a part of it,
Yeah.
and that you were willing to let us come and watch and observe. So that's
totally,
cool.
it adds to the story. A lot of times when I'm carving for somebody who is taking down a tree or something like that. So it's really cool to have someone have more of a connection to the piece, than just sort of purchasing it
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
So now you can have a nice story to go along with your bear.
Yeah, it's so cool. And if you guys want to check out Jeff's website, we will put the link to his website in the description of this video, so you can go. He has a gallery, and I'm sure there's contact information on there as well, which is how I actually got a hold of you as well, as through your website.
It
So
works.
yeah, we're not going to take him home today. He has a few pieces left that he has to kind of finish up, but we'll be back in a couple days or next week or something
That
to
sounds
come
good.
get him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you guys have a name, we have to name him.
Uh-oh.
If you have a name recommendation, put it down in the comments. So we're kind of thinking he's a boy. He has a boy like demeanor to him. What do you think, you guys? It's a boy?
Yeah.
Little boy. Consensus is a boy. Thanks again, Jeff.
You will.
I got the feeling it's the moment my life's gonna start. I got the feeling when the windows roll down in the car. I got the feeling if I wanna fly, I know that I could. I got a feeling, it's our feeling. feeling good. The sun will show the way. I know the road to take. Throw all our cares away. I don't need to knock on wood. The time is on the side. Let's all enjoy the ride. I gotta feel it. It's all feeling good. I gotta feel it. It's all feeling good.
I've been using this guy right here to sand some of the seams, you know, just to make sure that there's no like lip that's gonna cause the floor to be a little weird. We're using, it's called Life Proof. It's a vinyl laminate flooring, something like that. Anyway, waterproof, supposed to last a billion years. And we got some of our cabinets today, guys. So we're just gonna take them out of the box, put them in place and make sure. They only had some of our cabinets in stock, so we might have to go down to Spokane to try to find some others. Oh, and check this out, man. The Home Depot, right? You get a military discount, 10% off, right? It's like, they're famous for it. But guess what? Now it's limited to $400 of savings per year. And so today we went down, we bought these things. No military discount. We've already saved $400 this year, means we spent $4,000 at Home Depot this year, and now there's no more discount for the whole rest of the year. We're gonna be doing a lot of building this year. So maybe some other lumber companies and maybe their competitors Lowe's, who has a military discount also, will be getting more of our business.